What's up, guys? Dave here with the GoldWing again, Honda GoldWing 2012 model, but this will apply to many different years of GoldWings. We're going to change the final drive fluid back here, get you some shaft drive oil from your Honda dealer, 17mm wrench, and it may be pretty tight, the drain plug, so you may have to tap it, with your hammer. Just tap on the wrench a little bit just to get it to come loose. Then get your drain pan ready. And there it comes. Pretty dark, actually, because this only holds 4 ounces of fluid. Not much at all. So it's probably a good idea to change this out pretty frequently because there's not much fluid in there. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. Now the stock drain plug is magnetic. There's a little magnet tucked up in there. Not very strong, quite honestly, if I do say so. But it is magnetic, so you'll want to clean that off and check for any abnormal metallic debris. Make sure it's just maybe a little bit of sludge built up on it, and you can take you some contact cleaner, brake cleaner, and a little pick, and your compressed air gun, and just blow anything out of that little hole right there. But it is a magnetic drain plug, which is nice to have. And for those of you curious, the thread size is 14mm diameter by 1.5 pitch. So if you ever have to replace this, or if you want to upgrade to a better magnetic drain plug, we sell these actually. 14 by 1.5 is what you're looking for. And just coincidentally, the head size is 17. But if you're shopping for drain plugs, what you want to know is the diameter of the bolt itself, as well as the pitch of the thread. 14 by 1.5, and this is common for most Honda motorcycles and a lot of cars for that matter, but for most of your motorcycles above 1,000 cc's, especially in the oil drain plug for your crankcase, most of them are 14 by 1.5, but the smaller bikes under 1,000 cc's, a lot of them are 12 by 1.5. Just some random trivia for you. Anyway, just give it a few minutes to let the oil drain out of there. It's here, if you want to see exactly, that's the weight of oil. It's pretty heavy, 80 weight 90. Hypoid gear oil is what Honda specifically recommends for this bike, so make sure you get that if you can. It's called exceeds GL4 and GL5 classification. But that's what it's called if you're shopping around for it. And the cool thing, it comes with this little cap. This little cap right here that has another cap on the end, so because you're only going to use 4 ounces of this. So you can reuse it, use this for a later date. But it gives you a nice little spout that you can pour into it, as little as you need and not make a big old mess. So it's kind of cool that it comes with the bottle. Anyway, now for the fill cap, that's also 17mm. I know it may be hard to see right here. Well, let's get up under there. Because it's a little bit higher up in here. It's hard to see a little bit, but it's right behind the exhaust. But you should be able to get to it with your wrench. And the same deal, you may have to, if you can't get it to budge, you may have to use your hammer and tap it loose a little bit. There we go. So that's just up there on the left, and it is a little difficult to access, so take note of that. You may have to use some kind of little siphoning system, to fill it in there, or maybe a little tube. I would use some kind of fill tube so you can put it in there, then you can pour it in and squeeze it in there, with your little bottle. That's the only bad part, is the fill plug is completely blocked off by the exhaust right here. So, you know, you're going to have to come up with a way to get it in there. I'm going to use maybe a syringe. You could use like a large syringe and just force feed the fluid in there and not make a mess. So that's what I'm going to do, but you do it however you care to. And on page 186 of your owner's manual, it tells you how to do all this. You know, it's very simple. You're talking 15 foot-pounds for the drain plug. So not all that tight, you know, on reinstall. 4.1 ounces of fluid is all it takes. So another good reason to change this fluid out pretty frequently, because there's such a little amount in there. Anyway, I won't show you all the rest of that. Just redo, you know, reverse what you've done here, and head on your way. Check out other videos. We got all kinds of cool stuff on our channel, so check it out. We got all kinds of videos relating to motorcycles, ATVs, dirt bikes, street bikes, classic cars, new and old cars, trucks, you know, anything around the house, working on lawnmowers, chainsaws, weed eaters, leaf blowers, even your refrigerator, you know, anything basically. Any kind of video we've come up with that we think might help people, we post it on our channel. And we also have a Facebook page, 2 YouTube channels, eBay store, Amazon store. So just Google Horsepower House and you'll be able to find us. So that's it. Once again, this is the 2012 Honda GoldWing, doing some basic maintenance to it. Y'all have a great day. We shall see you all later.